Okay, this one here is quite a short one. There's no, it's just the title. Okay. This is from an uncharted island who just says, quite simply, I just told someone I was too tired from day drinking to hang out, but it's actually because I had 8 hot dogs today and I feel like I'm going to die.
Connor, is this your alt account?
Did you post this, Connor?
Is this Connor's alt account right here?
8 hot dogs is quite an impressive
8 hot dogs?
Our brother knows how to suck a glizzy down.
Yeah.
God damn.
I think it's understandable. I'm never normally out of commission, though, even though when I'm full. I'm normally always down to hang out. So I'm wondering how far do you have to go?
I mean, I've lied about not being able to hang out for less, if I'm being honest, than 8 hot dogs.
Apparently as well, I'm looking at the comments right now, an uncharted island, this OP is a girl. So this girl day drank and then sucked down 8 glizzies.
I mean, I would be
crazy.
tired, but would I be too tired to hang out? I honestly don't know. I sympathize. I mean, forgiven for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
A white lie. The glizzies take precedent.
As an introvert, I would say that this is just our normal day, except with 8 glizzies on top of it.
This story definitely reminds me of the the first day when we had our show in Denmark for the Trash Taste tour, and brother Kai had sucked down 3 glizzies in one day, so and he was backstage having heart palpitations. I feel that.
He was trying to run the show, and
he was just like, I can't breathe.
But they were so
he had the dog
good.
in him.
They were so good.
They were so good though. Yeah,
8 ones.
I mean,
though.
I have nothing to say other than fair enough.
I have nothing to say aside from just respect.
Absolutely. Let me read another one then, because that was kind of a shorter one. This one's from Pisika. I run a fake restaurant on a delivery app is the title of this.
Okay.
I registered a company, bought all the takeaway boxes from Amazon, signed up for a few delivery apps, made a few social media accounts, and printed leaflets that I drop in mailboxes. I resell microwave meals. On some meals, I add something to make them look better, like cheese. So far, it's at around £200 a day in revenue. Oh my God,
it's the UK, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Nobody suspects a thing. Soon someone will come for hygiene inspection, but I'll pass that check without any problems. It's not illegal to operate out of your own kitchen. I don't know about that. Should I feel bad? I feel kind of proud, to be fair, and free as a bird from the 9-to-5 life. And then she said, edit, please stop commenting on the legality of this.
I'm doing everything by the law. I'm in the UK, so yes, I can work out of my non-commercial kitchen. Yes, I am registered and will pay taxes in January. Yes, I have my certificates, and yes, I have insurance. I've
never heard of a situation like this.
This is a YouTube video, isn't it? I swear there have been some YouTubers.
The shed, the guy made the shed. Yeah, people have done this before.
Yeah,
really?
people have literally done this on YouTube and filmed themselves.
So it's not like this is like completely illegal.
It's legal in most places.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, because you just as long as you're taking the preparations and have the licenses, you can do this.
Yeah,
damn.
It's just like, why would anyone order?
I guess.
Food? But apparently people are making £200 a day in revenue.
I love the sentence of, on some meals I add something to make them look better, like cheese.
I mean, I can 100%, I'm going to say 100% this is not a sin, because they are getting away with it in a country that people barely have taste buds. So I am not surprised that she can.
Of course the UK.
Yeah, of course it's the UK. If it's Japan, then I'd be like, so something's gone wrong with this, man.
Yeah.
The UK buying takeaway boxes and selling it on Uber Eats or something, I 100% believe you can get away with that on the UK. Yeah. I've had some takeaway boxes before that have tasted worse than fucking the Tesco boxes that I've bought at the supermarket.
I love
unequivocally.
I love how as well. There's this comment here that just says, "You kind of just started an actual restaurant."
Yeah, I mean,
it's like shit. They're kind of right.
Is this any different from like the ghost kitchens or whatever?
No, it's a ghost kitchen basically.
Yeah, it's basically just a ghost kitchen, right? Where, all they need to do is just make sure that the marketing is on point. They can just take some fancy fucking photos, pass it off, and you got a business.
Sure.
That just shows.
Wonder if they're still turning a profit to this day, because it was 5 years ago. Be
Yeah,
impressive.
this was just before COVID, so they probably increased.
Yeah, they probably made mad bank during COVID.
I mean, if the food's decent, some microwave meals are good.
Yeah.
In the UK, I used to love the microwave curries. They're so good.
Honestly, it feels microwave curries.
Oh my god, it's
Put a bit of cheese in that.
Yeah,
so good.
Especially if you're selling to students or whatever as well. Some of the prices for takeaway apps nowadays for actual restaurants is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
It's only in Japan where it's like pretty okay.
Yeah, very
and
reasonably
like quite
priced.
cheap. Yeah. But I mean, just hustling, I guess.
All right.
this is just a different stage of hustling.
Yeah.
What's next,
All right.
John? Of course, you got a long one to read.
Of course. I think I've woken up a little bit, so
Good,
it
good.
should be better. I met my current boyfriend by slipping him my number while he was on a date with someone else, and I was their server.
Okay.
Not a-
So, I used to work at Cheesecake Factory as a server. About 1.5 years ago, my current boyfriend came in with some other girl for a date.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it is about my boyfriend, but he just does it for me.
Good on you.
Yeah. Thank you for telling us that.
Yeah.
He's not at all my normal type of guy I'm attracted to, but for some reason he just makes me melt every time I look at him. I'm like, okay, calm it down, all right.
Keep it in your pants.
He's got this super self-assured smile, and something about the way he talks gets me. This is just her simping for a
blazing,
boyfriend
bro.
right
Stop
now.
blazing.
This is like giving off like yandere energy right now. I'm not gonna lie. He's got this little chuckle, and he's got this little chuckle he does, and he always looks down and bites his lip after. He's just like it for me.
This sounds like this is one step away from he smells different when he's awake.
I know, right?
It's like it's kind of creepy.
Is this a Malin's alt account?
Yeah, right. Fucking hell.
So I immediately rush over to their table. Typically, if I saw a guy I was attracted to, I could give better service because I genuinely wanted to interact with him and everyone at the table, and that usually leads to nicer tips.
Sure.
When I started serving them, I couldn't help myself, and I was flirting super obviously. So much so that my co-workers were telling me to be careful I didn't get complained on. Damn, okay.
Jesus.
But he flirted back. So I was like a shark who smelled blood in the water. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, you're psychotic.
Yes. I spent so much time talking to him at their table. Other tables I was serving had to call out to me because I'd forgotten about them.
Those are my tables normally.
Yeah, far out.
Yes. Honestly, looking back, that was more of a date for me and him than her and him, because we talked about what he did for work, what I studied, what my favorite foods are, what he likes, music.
fuck?
I must have been at the table
What the
accumulatively for about 40 minutes.
What was the other girl doing? Just
That's what
fucking
I'm
sitting
saying.
there?
Jesus Christ. At the okay, here. At the end of it, she was being very short with me and him, and I kind of figured she complained. So I said, screw it. Scribbled down my number and put it under his card when I gave it back to him. He texted me that night, and we've basically been dating since. I'm moving in with him on Friday. It was honestly a very rude and shitty thing to do, but I'd do it over again in a second.
God damn.
You did not need to tell me you do that again in a second, considering
Yeah,
literally half of
fucking
this confession
It's
is
just simping for the boyfriend.
it's just being like,
It's like, I love my boyfriend.
I love my boyfriend. He just has this smile.
Yeah, that's I mean, first of all,
I mean, do you still have a job at the Cheesecake Factory after that?
she upgraded to Olive Garden.
I
After
mean,
this.
obviously, I feel very sorry for the woman on the date.
Yeah, that's my question. What was the other girl doing? Like, was she just like sitting there, or was she like trying to get into the conversation?
You guys feel sorry for the other woman?
Yes.
Kinda.
I feel sorry for the other tables. if I'm being,
Well, I do feel sorry for
Brother
the
Gon is a
tables.
man of the people.
Yeah.
But look, I mean, look, worst case scenario, your cheesecake comes fucking 50 minutes later, but she's watching her date be like swooned in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's way worse than having to wait 10 minutes for your goddamn
But
food.
like, if I'm on a date and your date is clearly flirting with someone else, what are you still doing there?
just leave.
Why
Just leave.
leave? Say something. Get the fuck out.
I recognize that is what I should do.
Yeah.
I know realistically, I would just sit there. I'd be like, you know what? I kind of came for the cheesecake at this point.
God, imagine getting cucked at the Cheesecake Factory.
But
That's the worst way to go.
I would just want to finish my food.
It's like, just give me the damn cheesecake. I'm out of here.
But if he's paying anyway, then maybe you could just storm out and be like, you know what, fuck this.
Yeah.
But if I was, if I had set up the date and that happened to me, I'd be like, well, shit. I mean, I'm kind of the one. I kind of want to finish my food.
I want to hear the story of the other dates. What's her perspective on all this?
Yeah.
Seeing this go down. What's her
So this
mentality?
bitch came across the table and just started talking to my man.
Yeah, I can't wait for the other confession, which is like,
And I
went on
there.
a date at the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah,
and
I finished 2 cheesecakes and left.
Yeah.
I think everything about the situation, like this is only a positive perspective from her situation, because she's the one who gained from it.
Yeah, of course.
But literally, if you look at this from anyone else's perspective, this is just sad.
Yeah, it really is.
For the guys waiting for their food, the other staff who have to keep telling you, hey, fucking chill out. To the girl who had to just watch this all play out. Like, I'm happy for you, you found love, but at the same time, why did they come at the expense of everyone else? This is like, and I guess to some extent, this is like the issue I have with some people when they talk about love or whatever, when it's so grandiose that it has to come at the expense of everyone else. Where it's like, dude, we're all just trying to fucking eat our fucking cheesecake, man. Like, you'll find the one. Chill the fuck out, bro. Like, can we?
Like,
all,
Grandma, how did you meet Granddad? It's like, well, there was this bitch at the Cheesecake Factory. I took him.
It's like the whole point of like grandiose spectacles of like love. Like, well, oh my god, we love each other so much they have to fucking inconvenience everyone else. It's like,
do you think? Okay.
You just don't fucking do that.
How old do you think this person is?
Must have been like 20.
Yeah, it must have been like early 20s.
Because this is like late teens for me, kind of like
you snap
story.
this shit out.
Because like I hear this story and the first thing I think was, fuck, I don't feel as bad for the other day because, at that point I just like fucking walk out. At that point I'd be like, okay, I'm just clearly being disrespected here. But I see someone here who is just not doing their job for the people around them. As someone who used to work in the restaurant industry, waiting tables.
In the church, we cannot neglect our responsibilities.
Exactly.
Yes.
We need to be a man of the people.
Yes.
We have to work our jobs assigned to us, as a man needs to earn his keep.
Let's see what some of the comments
sad,
are.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You both deserve each other. Yes.
No. You're missing the best part of this one.
What?
The rolling eyes emoji.
The rolling eyes emoji.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would like.
You both sound like kind of lame ass people.
Yeah. The fact that the dude texted her.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Crazy? I think I would miss the one if that was the one. If the one had come up to me and they're serving their job, I think I'd be like, "Fuck, you're kind of rude, bro." Like just on like a moral perspective, I don't think even if the waiter was super hot, I think I'd be like, "Hey man, could you not? I'm kind of like doing something here.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking rude."
It seems like the comments
I
are
guess he
not
doesn't
really
mind.
on their side right now.
Yeah,
Well-
why would you go out with a guy who accepted a number while out on a date? I agree. I think there's a lot of character
Yeah, that's a
flaws
red
here.
flag. That is a red flag.
This will turn into like the red flag kind of episode where we're like, okay, if this is how you meet the person you're with, and also now that I think about it, just like the way she prefaces this entire confession with just like,
He's so
I
dreamy.
love my boyfriend.
he's so dreamy.
I like the
oh
way
my
his
God.
scrotum
You
folds.
You guys don't understand. Just the way he smiles. He just gets it. The way he bites his lip.
Insufferable.
Yes.
Insufferable.
The way he mogs at me. It's like paying for the check. It's just
I wonder, do you know what would be interesting? I wonder if they've ever gone to another date at the Cheesecake Factory after this.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. That's what I want to ask her.
That would be true karma.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, babe, it's our anniversary. Let's go on a date to the Cheesecake Factory.
God.
Same thing happens to her. All right, brother Connor.
Okay.
Read the next one out.
When I was 16, I used to mow the lawn for extra cash, and I realized that if I raised the mower to the highest level, it cut the grass less and allowed me to mow twice as much. I was mowing 3 times a week at one stage, and my dad just thought he had overly fertile lawn.
That's so smart.
I mean, yeah.
That's actually just 5
That's a
head.
GG.
Fuck, I wish I did that.
That's a GG. I mean, look, this is the this is great to, when you're a little kid, but I hope professionals
No.
you hire, but I know they're doing all this shit too.
You got to learn how to hustle your parents.
You have to hustle your parents.
Did you guys have to like mow the lawn as like a thing
Yes.
to get you around the house?
You know why? I do such a shit job. My dad didn't like it.
That's part of the hustling.
And he took his job very seriously, and I didn't do it very good. And he was like, "Don't fucking do this. Don't fucking touch my lawn."
Yeah, I had to do this, but like I think though, there's a part of me that's like, damn, that's smart. I wish I did that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I hated mowing the lawn. So I'm just I just want to get it done so I don't have to do it for as long as I can.
Also hated mowing the lawn as well.
What chores did your parents make you do? And did they pay you for the chores? Because my parents never paid me.
Yeah, I had like a monthly like wage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's like
very feudal of you.
Yeah, I had a fixed rate, and like it didn't matter. I was
Contracted employee.
Yeah, no, it was
this
very.
motherfucker's being paid to do chores.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that shit.
But the thing is, it was also very Japanese because like I worked overtime and I still got paid the same.
Motherfucker, what the fuck is this?
When
I got paid $20 a month.
That's bro's living like a king. You know what you can get for $20 a month? How many sweets and ice creams you can get with that shit?
Yeah, and it fucking disappeared like that.
Oh my god.
But like I had to do a lot. I had to mow the lawn. I had to do the dishes. I had to do the washing. I had to vacuum sometimes.
Yeah.
I had to take the garbage out. Walk the dog. Yeah, it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this is child labor.
When I was 16, my parents, I think it was either monthly or weekly, they gave me £5 to encourage me to think about like saving and think about money more appropriately.
Did that help?
Yeah, I actually think it did.
Yeah.
Because then, if I wanted a game, they were like, well, you have your own money. So it was like all about like, all right, so I had to like plan around. It was it's kind of like, it sounds lame, but I was like, man, I'm kind of glad my parents gave me like a little bit of money to have to think for myself, like how to spend it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
consistent.
Yeah, no, that's a cool like thing, for your parents to do. But like, because my dad also did the same thing, but he would teach it in a not very nice way.
He made you work for it.
Yeah, he not only did he make me work for it, but like every time I'd be out with my parents and I'm like, oh, Dad, can I like buy this thing or whatever? He'd just be like, did you bring your wallet?
No.
And I'll be like, no, and he's like,
yeah, I could never ask
my. Too bad.
I could never ask my parents for stuff, but it was it worked out.
Yeah, I just worked.
Well, then once I got a job at McDonald's, they were like, yeah, no more money.
Yeah, I just had to help out in the restaurant. So I was just working, I guess.
I think my parents actually increased my pay after I didn't get that job at McDonald's. They were like, fuck.
They were like, this is called
if McDonald's isn't gonna pay my son,
like, this is called benefits, Jerry.
Yeah, we gotta.
Used to this.
It's like, we'll help you out. We'll put you in a trust fund. Don't worry.
But I realized the hustle of getting out of a chore.
You really should have it.
Yeah, that was it. You get
such a bad job.
You would do such a bad job. You get a scolding from your parents the first like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
And then afterwards they'd be like, just let me fucking do it. You can't do it correctly.
Out of the way.
Out of the way. Future kids, if you're watching this, that definitely doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Yeah, we know your game.
Yeah, we know your game. You can't get away from me. I was there as well.
I'll make you do it no matter how shit you are.
I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna watch you do it every single time.
I'm gonna micromanage, like the toxic boss I am.
Yeah, I see this and I'm like, all right, this is a typical teenager hustling their parents.
Yeah,
it's also like
smart.
The fact that his dad didn't think to look or realize, it would be a pretty easy thing to suss out.
Yeah,
you would you'd watch him mow the lawn and be like, why is it?
Yeah, why is he like,
okay?
Why is it like barely being cut? I think I would suss this out.
Why is he like wheeling the
I would like
lawnmower?
to think
Yeah, here's the real question though. If you're the dad in this case and you find this out, what's your reaction? Are you giving respect?
Yeah,
I dab my boy up. I feel like big dog. You got me there.
Well,
you got me there, but
I'd be like, you're fucking dead to me.
Yes.
But well played.
Yeah,
I'd be like, well, I'm taking away your iPad now. But I respect the hustle.
But keep that shit up.
Yeah.
Do that to everyone but me.
I would have been impressed if you
wasn't
are
me.
smart enough to not get caught.
Yeah.
And that's your punishment, son.
What if
not
he
because
confesses then? What if he confesses?
what if he confesses? Ooh.